You're looking live at center court at Clarion Area High School, where tonight the Clarion Bobcats will take on the Karns City Gremlins in a big basketball game heading into the playoffs. Good evening, everybody. This is Dave Katis along with the governor, Bob Dunkle, Brock Jordan, Tyler Oakes on the camera tonight for a big Friday night basketball game. We hope everybody out there watching tonight staying warm on this Friday, Governor. A little chilly coming up here tonight.
It was a lot chilly. I always encourage people, come on out. There's plenty of seats available. Yeah, there's still a few seats available, but I will tell you, don't blame me one bit. I would stay in where it's warm myself.
Yeah, find yourself a nice warm beverage and tuck into your computer or your phone and watch some good basketball tonight. So this should be a good one between these two teams tonight here at Clarion Area. The Bobcats enter this basketball game tonight with an overall record of 11-4. They're 8-0 in the KSAC. And Karns City comes into this basketball game 9-8 overall. They are 4-3 in the KSAC. So a lot of playoff implications on the line tonight, Governor.
Well, you know, there certainly is. And, of course, we're coming to the tail end of the regular season. You know, these teams really, they know where they're at right now. Everybody's kind of getting a little bit banged up, and you're a little sore and you're a little tired, but it's still important, certainly, to come away with a win. And you've been, let's face it, had a little bit of cabin fever this week, so it's a good opportunity for both these teams to take out their anger on the court, if you will.
Yeah, well, I've had the opportunity to see both of these teams play, actually, up at Tippin Gymnasium for the showcase up there that Matt Dart put on from Red Bank Valley, and I'll tell you, he did a great job. We saw so many of the different teams come in from District 9 to get an opportunity to play, as they say, on the big floor up there with things. But my last viewing, basically with Clarion Area, is they ran into a really hot Elk County Catholic team, Governor, and they're 9-0 overall in their district up above in the north, and they're 17-0 overall. And Elk County Catholic really laid it on the Bobcats and gave them a 30-point deficit, so we did have a running clock with them. Karns City played real well in the game that I saw up there also. Cole Johnston did not play for the Gremlins the evening that I got a chance to see Karns City, so we're looking for a pretty big matchup here.
Yeah, certainly should see one tonight. Of course, it's interesting. You have two younger coaches going head-to-head. You know, oftentimes we talk about all these veteran coaches out there. This is a case where it is younger coaches. Of course, you know, Coach Heater, no stranger to our viewers, certainly, and of course, an outstanding player in his own right. But Coach Price of Karns City, his first year as a head coach.
Yep, and we're in on the Carly Tire pregame show, and you know, looking at tonight's head coaches, Jalen Price and Sam Heater. Sam Heater has been with the Bobcats for the last couple years with everything, and looking at tonight's coaches is sponsored by Cousin Basil. The game that I saw them against Elk County, it was just like Elk County Catholic. It was just like Sam just didn't know what to do. I mean, you get down that far against a good Aaron Straub team from Elk County Catholic, and he tried to make changes and tried to make some adjustments, but it just wasn't good enough because they got a real juggernaut going on up there at Elk County. Jalen Price, like you mentioned, coming in his first year, it's got a pretty good staff with him, guys that have been coaching in the past. A lot of football players for Karns City on the roster tonight that we'll get an opportunity to see. Cole Johnston, one of them, who was the quarterback for the Gremlins down there, along with Bryce Gallen, who is a pretty explosive receiver and all-around back for the Gremlins down there. So should be pretty interesting to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, certainly, you know, looking forward to this one getting underway. Of course, you're listening to First United National Bank Basketball right here on Explore Clarion.
A lot of other games going on in the conference tonight. So the adjustments with everything. And, Governor, we talked a little bit about the season has really rolled on, and an awfully quick season as far as we looked. And you look in that KSAC division.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All-American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all.
We've seen both you and I have seen a lot of games at Tippin Gymnasium where it's pretty balanced. It's pretty even all the way through. And, you know, you got a team like Clarion Limestone down at the bottom tier, or Keystone down at the bottom tier, 3-4, 3-5, could really put a lot of pressure on those teams up top, Clarion, Cranberry, and Brookville.
Well, it's a traffic jam, literally one of those scenarios where on any given night those guys can come up with an upset or come away with a win.
Well, if you keep looking at that and everything, Red Bank Valley with an overall record of 14-4, they're going to be a force to contend with too. So we're about 2 minutes away from opening tip-off. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with more from Clarion High School right after this.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit exploreClarion.com.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
Back at Clarion Area High School, Dave Katis, along with the governor, Bob Dunkle. The Hall of Famer, Mike Kalinowski, has the evening off. One of the few evenings he takes off. So the Gremlins and the Bobcats getting ready for introductions and the national anthem. A pretty good crowd. Karns City always travels really well, Governor.
Yeah, they certainly do. And you know, you see a lot of familiar faces again. You talk about it. From football season carries right on over to basketball season.
Public address announcer announcing we're going to be seeing the national anthem. So here's your national anthem. Pretty good rendition of our national anthem by the Clarion Area High School Band. Boy, got the tingle tonight, Governor. We're ready to go here. Haven't had high school basketball in a while here.
It has been a while.
Looking forward to this one between the Gremlins and the Bobcats tonight.
Always look forward to this matchup. You're going to see a lot of physical action taking place between these two teams. Very familiar with each other.
Going through some of the starting lineups right now. Owen Kaufman, the junior big 6'3" kid, playing forward down there. Bryce Gallen, number 3, one of the speedsters for the Gremlins. Cole Johnston, like I mentioned, not playing in that where I got a chance to see him play at Tippin Gymnasium, but he's back. It looks like he's pretty healthy, along with number 22, Trevor Rumbaugh. For the Gremlins, and rounding out the starting 5, number 33, Trevor Geibel. Head coach of the Karns City Gremlins is Jalen Price.
You know, you look at Johnson, I think you and I talked about this during football season. Looks more like a tight end than what he does even a basketball player. Very strong young man.
Yeah, it was a good quarterback down there. Got the Gremlins pointed, and they made a pretty good run in the playoffs, a far run. So congratulations to everybody down there at Karns City. But basketball season now. And as I mentioned earlier, the Gremlins coming into tonight's game overall 9-8, 4-3 in the conference. Introducing the Clarion Bobcats now. Mason Burford checking in as senior laden teen here for the Bobcats. Nathan Frederick, another forward in there at 6'2". Wyatt Watterson at guard. And looking for Wyatt Watterson to have a big game. And that game against Del County Catholic just wasn't a good game overall for the Bobcats, but I'm looking for him to make some noise tonight, basically. Dylan Smale coming off a big game the other night. I got an opportunity to see Explore Clarion, and he had some points and player of the game. And then rounding out that Bobcat starting five, Quinn O'Neill at forward, a big 6'3" senior. Parker Miller also getting a chance to get in there a little bit, 6-man in off the bench. So should be a pretty good basketball game tonight. We're about 30 seconds from tip-off. Glad to have you with us on a cold Friday night in Clarion. Snow piled up all over the place in the parking lots. All over Clarion, the big snow.
I want to thank Clarion Forest V&A. They are your first quarter sponsor here tonight. That's Clarion Forest V&A. Also want to thank the Carpet Barn as well as All-American Awards and Engraving. Great sponsors tonight.
Clarion Area High School always rolling out the red carpet for us here at the high school. So sit back, turn that heater up a little bit, and enjoy some good high school basketball here between the Gremlins and the Bobcats. There's the tip. The Bobcats going to have possession with it, and Dylan Smale brings it over the timeline. Smale to Mason Burford. Boy, they really need to get Mason Burford involved with this offense quickly. Underneath that basket, he had a big game against Del County, even though they lost, but Mason did a good job. Here's Frederick.
One of the trademarks of this team is a high level of patience. Yep.
Here's Watterson. Kicks that ball over to number 15, Quinn O'Neill, and the Bobcats are on the board first, 2-0.
Again, a good example of that patience. Didn't force anything, waited for the shot to open up.
Here's Johnson bringing it up over the line. Geibel. Clarion in man-to-man. Cole Johnson with that. I want to make sure I say that basketball, Governor. I want to say that football as the ex-quarterback down there. Owen Kaufman looking for somewhere to go with it.
You can see this defense is really trying to protect the paint, doing a good job here in the early going.
Over to Geibel. Bryce Gallen looking for a lane to go to. Good job by the Bobcats. Good defense for the last minute. Cole Johnson's going to light one up. No good. Rebound underneath by Trevor Geibel, and the Gremlins get on the board 2-2 here with 6:25 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, good, simple, high percentage shot there by Geibel. Ties it all up.
Comes Dylan Smale. To Wyatt Watterson. Good look inside to Burford. Here's Mason Burford up and off the glass for two.
Burford a little old school using the glass.
Mentioned that a little earlier. That's what Clarion was able to convert a lot of their points against Del County with Mason Burford inside.
He has the size and does a good job of controlling his body, not getting in any type of foul trouble.
Oh, very athletic, too. He just can control himself and get some things going. Owen Kaufman looking for somewhere to go. Kicks the ball over to the left. Owen Kaufman. Quinn O'Neill has his hands full underneath down there with Trevor Geibel, the big kid. Cole Johnson puts up his second shot of the night. No good. Rebound by Mason Burford. Here they come the other way.
Good job for Burford. Get that rebound. Want to limit the second, third opportunities for the Gremlins.
Dylan Smale to Ryan Watterson looking for a good cutter. He has Frederick for two. Great job by Nathan Frederick. Got himself open and they hit him. Clarion up 6-2 here in the first quarter.
A good example of balance. There's three different players scoring here in the first couple of minutes.
Inside pass to Trevor Geibel. Geibel goes up with the left hand. No good. Battle for the ball underneath. Here's Kaufman's shot goes up in.
Should get the big man on this one.
I call the foul. The first, it's going to be on number 33, Trevor Geibel. That's going to be his first team foul.
And Mike and I always joke that that's one of the difficult things in this league. If you're a big guy, a lot of times that foul call will go against you.
He's got a big target on that purple jersey tonight, 33. Burford over to Dylan Smale. Good movement of that offense. Here's Burford at the foul line, and he hits another one. Mason Burford, 8-2. Bobcats on top.
Yeah, again, just an example of a patient offense, not forcing a shot. Take the high percentage, good things will happen.
Jalen Price, 2 Karns City Gremlins get up off the bench. Cole Johnson with his third shot. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Here's Wyatt Watterson looking downfield. Don Court, he tried to get that ball out into Dylan Smale, but tipped off.
Just a smart move there by Smale. He realizes it's tipped. He could probably get a hand on it, but he'll never be able to reel it in. Nice job on his part to pull up.
Joshua Peters enters the game, along with Aaron Rupp for Karns City. Frederick, good pass inside to Smale. Oh, it's knocked away inside by Josh Peters. Here come the Gremlins the other way. Here's Aaron Rupp. Rupp looking for somewhere. Over to Peters. I get the ball back out to number 35, Joshua Peters. No good. Rebound, Mason Burford. Here come the Bobcats the other way. Parker Miller enters the game. He brings the ball up over the timeline. Here's Dylan Smale. Smale driving. He'll pull up. Miller looking for somewhere to go. Trying to get Frederick. Here's Dylan Smale at the top. Nothing there. Parker Miller again to Smale. Had a lot of success with Burford underneath. Here's Frederick. He bounces the ball off his knee, retained by the Bobcats.
Defense showing a little bit of a different look.
2:58 remaining in the first. Here's Nathan Frederick. He puts a shot up, and it's no good. Rebound underneath by Joshua Peters. Here we go the other way. Good pass inside. Looking for Joshua Peters. Peters puts it up off the glass and gets 2. 8-4. Clarion on top.
First points of the ball game out of Peters.
Keegan Schreckengoss gets up off that Karns City bench. Here's Dylan Smale, drives a lane and good. 10-4 Bobcats.
Smale his first points of the ball game. I want to thank Hager Paving as well as Heater Lumber. Appreciate all their sponsorship. Very fast pace opening quarter of play here, down to just 2:08.
Aaron Rupp looking. Cole Johnston looking for that first one to go. Joshua Peters from the quarter, no good. Rebound Smale. Dylan Smale with that basketball. Dishes it off to Burford. Karns City doing a good job stopping the Bobcats at that free throw line. Smale with a move. Back to Smale. Dylan looking for somewhere to go with it as a junior. And Ryan Smith, one of the referees, are going to call a held ball, and it will be possession Karns City.
I want to thank the Battery Warehouse and, of course, the Carpet Barn as well as Brookville Equipment. We appreciate all their sponsorship. Well, you can see since Karns City made some defensive adjustments, Dave brought a couple players off the bench. It's a 10-4 ball game now. They just got to get a little more offense to go with that defense.
We've got a pretty big lineup. Keegan Schreckengoss, all 6'3" of them. He's in this basketball game right now. Tipped out of Peters' hand. Clarion gets a big turnover. Down to Frederick. Nathan Frederick. Looking for somewhere to go. Down to a minute here in the first quarter. Frederick at the top. Back to Smale, the playmaker. Dylan Smale, the junior. Kicks the ball over. Parker Miller, he's going to drive. He uses that right hand up and no good.
Parker that time just out of bounds. Ball will turn over here to Karns City.
Another substitution for Karns City. Bryce Gallen re-enters the game for the Gremlins, down to 43 seconds. In the first quarter, Karns City not in any hurry to get the ball off the timeline. Cole Johnston.
If the shot's there, take it. If not, no need to force it.
There's Johnson again, 0 for 4 on the evening now. Inside, Joshua Peters, big rebound. He puts it up and good. Joshua Peters, the junior, with a few buckets for Karns City on the evening already. Mason Burford over to Nathan Frederick.
Yeah, Peters, by the way, 4 of the team's 6 points.
Parker Miller going to drive again, tries to put it up, and he's going to be fouled.
I'm always a big fan of taking it strong to the hoop like that because, again, a lot of good things are going to happen if you do. Generally, as a rule, you're going to get that foul call to go your way.
Parker Miller going to be at the line. Jalen Price thought he was on the floor, so it shouldn't be a shooting foul.
Shot is good from that Dubrook free throw line.
11-6, 5 seconds left. Luke Rouse going to check in for the final 5 seconds and keep Quinn O'Neill out of the game so he doesn't pick up a foul. Second shot is up and good. Karns City's got 5 seconds to get it down the court. They try to do it pretty good. It's going to be picked off by Dylan Smell. He throws up a prayer and it almost goes in. Oh my. Half court, Dylan Smell just tried to shoot it off balance. Rattled around the hoop and goes out. So, score at the end of 1. Clarion Area Bobcats 12, Karns City Gremlins 6. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to exploreClarion.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
Back at Clarion Area High School. Dave Katis, the governor, Bob Dunkle, Brock Jordan, and Tyler Oakes. I'll tell you one thing I love about high school basketball. To my right, the pep band here at Clarion High School. We do a lot. I'll be doing a university game tomorrow. Clarion, the Golden Eagles will take on Edinburgh at 1 and 3 tomorrow. We don't have a pep band, but we have music. But hearing the high school kids, you know, do the pep band thing, that's awesome. That is really awesome. Here we go, 12-6, Bobcats on top as we start this second quarter.
Quick shot from the 800
Trey
center.
Hooks. Trey Hooks with a 3, 15-6, Bobcats on top. Trey Hooks.
That was a rooted dental three-point shot.
There you go. Bobcats out to a 9-point lead now.
Glad you could be with us tonight to listen to First United National Basketball or watch First United National Basketball right here on Explore Clarion.
Cole Johnson drives a lane. Shot goes up, no good. Johnson, that basket, just not taking any of his shots today. He's about 0 for 5 right now.
There's just a little saran wrap, that's all. It'll come
It
off.
is. Parker Miller to Dylan Smale.
The only way you're going to get yourself out of that is to keep on shooting. What a contact here.
Call foul down on the floor.
Probably going to go on Bryce Gallen, I would suspect.
They haven't flashed the foul up there.
Actually, it is not going to be on Gallen. It'll go on Geibel instead.
Trevor Geibel, that's his second on the night. Ball inside to Dylan Smale. Smale puts up 2. 17-6 Bobcats.
Yeah, Smale now 4 points to the ball game. It is all about balance here for Clarion. Multiple players involved in the scoring at this point.
Jalen Price, head coach of Karns City, looking for something to get a little more offense going here.
You hate to take a timeout at this point in the ball game. You may have to.
There's Schreckengoss over to Gallen. Gallen leans on it, and a pretty little shot by Bryce Gallen 17-8. Bobcats on top. Here comes Smell the other way. Sees Part there down the lane, and then Smell's pass is going to be knocked. His shot's going to be knocked off by Cole Johnson. We go the other way, and Keegan Schreckengoss with 2. And all of a sudden, it's 17-10. Bobcats. Big 4-point run for the Gremlins right here.
And they needed points, needed them fast, and they were able to get them. So they tightened this gap up a little bit.
Turnover by the Bobcats, looking down to the other side. There's Owen Kaufman with that basketball. He goes up. Ball batted out of bounds. Looked like number 11, Parker Miller, got in there to slap that basketball away. And Miller's going to come off. Wyatt Watterson coming in for the Bobcats. Karns City with possession, gets the ball in. Get the ball down to Cole Johnson again. Johnson's shot goes up, and it just will not fall for that young man, let me tell you. Mason Burford, he's going to try to go end-to-end. And they're going to call a charge, I believe, on Mason Burford.
Yeah, Tom, great job of getting in position down there for Karns City. Was Rumbaugh. Established his position as a defender.
Sam Heater, Bobcats coach, was putting his hands out to the side like, you got to be kidding me. Here's the Gremlins, top of the key, Josh Peters. Looking. There's Schreckengoss. They're going to try to get it out. They're going to launch. Trevor Rumbaugh launches a big 3-point shot. Doesn't hit anything. Bobcats get possession. Here's Nathan Frederick looking for somewhere to go. Back out to Wyatt Watterson. Nathan Frederick with a shot, no good. Rebound, Karns City. Cole Johnston on the transition. Over to Josh Peters. Peters' shot, no good. And they're going to call a foul on Karns City. I think it's going to go against number 22, Trevor Rumbaugh.
Yeah, going to say just a little too much contact. I want to thank Carly Tire Company as well as Lampro and Fisher and Father.
That's Rumbaugh's first, team foul number 2 for the Gremlins. Dylan Smale, the junior. Frederick with the basketball. We had a little bit of an opening. It's going to be stripped by Trevor Rumbaugh that time. And here we go the other way. Bryce Gallen with that basketball. They'll settle it down, and Cole Johnston going to quarterback this offensive team for the Gremlins as we go down the other end.
Yeah, defensive play really keeping Karns City in this when they need some more points out of their offense. The trail here by the 7 points.
Shot up by Cole Johnson, no good. Here's transition the other way. Nathan Frederick up for 2. Boy, good fast break by the Bobcats. Caught the Gremlins sleeping a little bit, and Nathan Frederick converts.
Yeah, timing was perfect on the pass. You could see that one telegraph all the way.
Here's Cole Johnson, top of the key.
And Johnson's going to wisely just slow it down a little bit. Displaying a little bit of patience here in this offense.
Josh Peters trying to make a little bit of a spin move. Looked inside with a try of a fancy pass underneath. No look pass. Intercepted by the Bobcats. 3:47 remaining in this half. Here's Nathan Frederick again with that left hand. Gets it stripped. Mason Burford retains possession. Over to Dylan Smale. Here's Smale. Opens up, and he traveled.
Yeah, that time just took the extra step a little bit. The official on top of it.
Yeah.
He's pleading his case, but he's going to lose this one.
He's losing it to Ryan Smith. Ryan didn't call it. Kevin Doverspike called it.
A very veteran crew here tonight.
Here's Cole Johnson, just shut out so far.
Yeah, looking for his first points of the ball game. A characteristic, certainly.
And that's hurt the Gremlins. They just can't get that scoring punch from him. Schreckengost. Over the rope.
Just look how Clarion is protecting the paint. They are forcing this offense out.
Luke Rouse doing a pretty good job inside for the Bobcats too. Trying to keep that area open. Here's Cole Johnson's shot, no good. Transition the other way, here comes Rouse. He's looking, stops at the foul line. To Nathan Frederick, shot up, no good. They're going to call the foul on Nathan Frederick over the back. Mason Burford going to re-enter the basketball game for the Bobcats. Gremlins will have possession.
I like what both coaches are doing as far as getting some of the bench players in, trying to keep fresh legs out there. Not so much worried about quarter number 2 here. It's quarter number 3 and quarter number 4.
Gremlins chance to cut it to 7 here. Here's Roop. Inside to Cole Johnson. That time it's going to go. Cole Johnson, pretty nifty move inside. Gets 2 off the backboard. 19-12, Bobcats on top.
Yeah, the shots are going to get easier now once you get that first one.
Yeah.
That double dribble again, and that is created solely because of a good, strong defensive play out there by Keegan Schreckengast.
I like the Schreckengast kid. Like I said, saw him a couple weeks ago playing, and all-around athlete. Junior, 6'3". They got him listed as 195. He's going to be around a little bit.
Yeah, very solid 195 at that.
Yes. Absolutely, Governor. It's a little push inside. Going to call that on Smale. I'll tell you what, Dylan's, the last 2 minutes, he's had a difficult time.
He just needs to take a little bit of a deep breath. That's
yeah,
all.
he does. He traveled down here and then a foul up on top, and he just had another foul up there. So he's got to get his head back in the game. 19-12 Gremlins. Chance cut it to 5. There's Roop kick.
It's a really big possession. You know, you hate to say it this early on in the ball game, but psychologically, trail by the 7.
Yeah, the Gremlins just haven't been able to convert a lot of shots, Governor, and, you know, they're still in this basketball game, 19-12. Here's Rumbaugh. He gets that shot blocked inside by Frederick. They put the ball's back into Geibel, the big guy. Let's see if Trevor can do with it. He gets up off the backboard and good. Trevor Geibel. Nice turnaround shot off the board. 19-14. Bobcats up by 5.
Yeah, you saw his strength right there. There's not much you can do about that at this level. Just a good, solid play.
Good pass by Smale. Ryan Watterson looks inside to Burford. Oh, he's got to take that shot. Mason looking. Back out to Frederick. Sam Heater calls the play from the Bobcat bench. Nathan Frederick puts it up and good off the glass. Nathan Frederick extends the Bobcat lead to 21-14.
Yeah, 6 points out of Frederick in this one. Leads all scorers in the game.
Down to the 1 minute mark here on the first half. Gone pretty quick. Here's Geibel. Over to Cole Johnston. Roop out front, the freshman.
Yeah, oftentimes you'll hear me say, sit up for the last shot. Personally, if it's there, take it. If not, don't be afraid to milk some of that time off.
Trevor Rumbaugh trying to penetrate. Back out to Kaufman, 30 seconds left. They might be trying to hold it. Now they look to Dylan Price, the head coach of the Gremlins, on the bench, and he's telling them to hold it for the last shot. Looks like that's what the Gremlins are going to do. Here's Roop, the freshman. Liked him a few weeks ago. Cole Johnson with a three-pointer, and it's good. 21-17 Gremlins. Trail by 4. Here comes Frederick the other way, and a foul's going to be called.
Yeah, that was a rooted dental three-point shot. So we get the foul quickly as we go the other way with just 4.2 on the clock.
Trevor Rumbaugh, number 22, called with that foul. His second, team foul number 3. Rumbaugh's going to come out. Bryce Gallen's going to come back in for the Gremlins. So 4.2, Governor. Got to do something quick. Here's Smale. Over to Wyatt Watterson. His shot's up and good. Wyatt Watterson hits a big one. I think they're only going to give him a 2. And that's how the half is going to end, with the Bobcats on top, 24-17. So the Gremlins make a little bit of a run, but the Bobcats got out front pretty quick, so only down by 7, the Gremlins. So let's take a quick timeout. We're going to regroup. We're going to get the Governor to add up some statistics, see who's the big points leader here and everything, and we're going to get ourselves something to drink, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Score at halftime, Clarion Area 24, Karns City Gremlins 17. You're listening to exploreClarion.com.
Best of luck to all our area basketball teams from your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
For over 50 years, Carly Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Carly Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Carly Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Northern Pennsylvania Regional College offers a flexible, accessible, and affordable education across 10 counties and 24 locations. NPRC inspires and serves local residents and businesses through associate degrees and workforce training, making education affordable and attainable for students ready to invest in themselves. Learn more today about Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. Brighter futures begin here.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Back at Clarion Area High School, Dave Katis, the governor, Bob Dunkle, Air Jordan, and Tyler Oakes. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show here from Clarion Area. And Governor, you got some statistics?
I do. As we take a look at those Red Bank Chevrolet game stats, always like to look at the visitors first. They have been led by Cole Johnson. Johnson's got the 5 points, followed by 4 points out of Joshua Peters and Trevor Geibel. With 2 points, it is Keegan Schreckengost as well as Bryce Gallen. As a team, have yet to attempt a free throw, which is really surprising when you think about the type of physical game that this has been shaping up to be, and they did make 1 3-pointer here in the first half. Now, for Clarion Area, very balanced attack in this one. They are led by 6 points out of Nathan Frederick, 4 points each out of Dylan Smale, as well as Mason Burford, and 3 points out of Wyatt Watterson and Trey Hooks. 2 points out of Parker Miller in this one as well. As you look at this team, Dave, they're 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They did make 2 3-pointers, certainly a factor in the ball game, as it is a 7-point lead here for Clarion Area at halftime.
Yeah, I agree with you, Governor. We thought, this would be a, battle inside. Karns City's got all those big guys, and Mason Burford inside. Started off that way. Burford was able to get either the second or fourth point that's off the backboard and in, but we haven't seen him underneath after that. They tried to penetrate. Karns City's done a pretty good job of playing defense on that side. But, it was a relatively quick half with hardly anybody going to the free throw line. So maybe that'll change up here in the second half.
Yeah, certainly. I think one of the big changes, Coach Price made some personnel moves, changed the defense up a little bit, because in the beginning there, Burford was having all kinds of success, was very open, and that changed. It's just one of those deals that, again, much like a game of chess, waiting for Coach Heater to make a move, which he did, and in a sense, he's went with that balanced attack approach, and it is still, Dave, they're sitting here with a 7-point lead, so it's helped. It's cut down that margin a little bit, but Central Clarion, I'm thinking football already. Clarion Area is up by 7.
They sort of backed it in a little bit because, Karns City, geez, man, the height they have. Owen Kaufman, 6'3", Cole Johnson, 6'3" in there. along with Trevor Geibel, who's 6'5". Josh Peters, number 35, got an opportunity to play in there too. They got him listed as 6'3", and the biggest guy that you have on that Clarion end, basically, Quinn O'Neill's 6'3", Mason Burford's 6'2". I think he's a little taller than that. But, if they try to pound that in a little bit more, I think they're going to have a little bit more success with it. So, good halftime here. We got some free throw shooters down there, and I can see Pat Kale trying to organize some of that down there, I believe, from far away here. So the score 24-17, the Bobcats on top. Let's take another timeout, and we'll get you all set up for that second half. We'll get some governor's keys to the second half and see where we are. You're listening to exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DEW-BROOK or visit us online. DEW-BROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookfield Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookfield Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
Back at Clarion Area High School, some halftime activities. The pep band going out a little bit. They had the duck toss out there, and they got a free throw shooting contest going on. They got all kind of things going on here before the second half starts.
Yeah, appreciate everybody watching tonight. It's First United National Basketball right here on exploreClarion.com. Great to have you with us. Mike Kalinowski not with us tonight. Rare night off for Mike. Oftentimes some people think that he's always busy signing autographs, but he does have a few other things to do.
He had a few other things to do tonight. And there was a whole shipment of autographs up here, but unfortunately a lot of disappointed fans. He's not being able to be here tonight to sign all these stacks of autographs, basically.
I want to thank Top Tier Federal Credit Union as well as Voices for Independence and Showcase Homes and Temple Supply. Their sponsorship, we do appreciate them, and want you to know too, as viewers, if you could, mention that you heard their commercial, their spot, their read, their mention. And certainly that does help pay the bills, as well as Land Pro Equipment and Laurel Eye Clinic, as well as Luton's Plumbing and Heating.
Well, we have an account at the credit union. My son-in-law is an optometrist at Laurel Eye Clinic, so I got 2 out of Land Pro. I'm not buying a big tractor from you.
Come on.
At least
I'm up for the challenge.
At least not yet.
I'm ready.
At least not yet. Governor, your keys in the second half.
Well, I think obviously you can't have that offensive law. The ball game really is going to be decided for the most part the first 2 to 3 minutes. If Karns City comes out on fire, they're going to really challenge and push this Clarion Area team. I think for Clarion Area, they've got to keep their foot on the accelerator. They're up by 7, but that is by no means a comfortable lead.
Karns City gone big in this second half. Let's see if that pays off for him. Pass inside, Nathan Frederick right there. Goes off of his arm. Karns City's going to maintain possession here. 24-17, glad to have you with us. Just starting the second half here. Bobcat cheerleaders re-enter the building. They're all ready to go. And so are we.
This is an Ascendance Trucks third quarter play.
Pass inside. Tried to get it in there to Geibel. Trevor Geibel looking inside again. Over to Trevor Rumbaugh. No good. Here we go the other way.
Yeah, good look. The shot comes up empty, but a great look nonetheless.
Wyatt Watterson goes up, and a foul's going to be called. See what he's going to call that on. I think that was number 11 that they're going to call it on Cole Johnston. That's his first, team foul number 1. Wyatt Watterson's going to go to the line for the Bobcats. First shot up, no good.
He's at that Dewbrook free throw line.
So Watterson will have 1 shot remaining.
As a team, Clarion Area 2 of 3. You make it 3 of 4.
25-17. Cole Johnston. The junior. He's got another year left. So Owen Kaufman. Back to Johnston, looking inside. Trevor Geibel. They want to try that inside game. Here's Geibel. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound by the Bobcats. Good job by Quinn O'Neill. They turn around, they're going to go the other way. Nathan Frederick.
Yeah, Bobcats just in good position. They stop that sure bucket.
Back to Dylan Smale. Nathan Frederick shot up and good. That's a 3-pointer from Nathan Frederick. Timeout Karns City. He's going to take a full timeout. Coach Price doesn't like what he wants to see, so let's take a timeout too. With the score, the Bobcats 28, Karns City 17. You're listening to exploreClarion.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
Back at Clarion High School, 28-17, Bobcats on top. Governor, I saw one of the parents walking in tonight with a thing of cookies. And she must have taken them right out of the oven, and I just saw her again. I'm trying to keep an eye on her to see where she's heading. Because I'll tell you what, they blew me away. The smell of those coming in, I'm like, it gotta be someplace. Wondering if they went to the concession stand. Ball tipped, goes out of bounds.
We want to thank Gatesman Auto Body. They're our timeout sponsors. Appreciate their sponsorship tonight. Karns City will keep the ball.
Rumbaugh looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it into Johnston, Cole Johnston. Trying to get a pick set up by Trevor Geibel. Geibel there, inside to Geibel. Geibel struggles with his feet. He kicks it over to Owen Kaufman. Here's Kaufman. He's going to try to drive in there, and he's going to draw a foul. Owen Kaufman looked for that lane, and it closed up pretty quickly. And he's going to go to the line, and he's going to shoot 2. Foul's going to be assessed on number 15, Quinn O'Neill. That's his first, team foul number 1. Kaufman at the line. Oh, man, if you're struggling to get back into this basketball game, you got to make your free throws. Owen Kaufman misses his first.
That Dewbrook free throw line. That shot is good. Money in the bank.
28-18, 10-point lead. Karns City got it down as far as 6, I think, in the first half. Wyatt Watterson to Burford. Good motion offense here. Here's Smale to Burford. He's picked up inside by Johnston. Here's Burford with the left hand, or the right hand, and Mason Burford gets 2. 30-18, Bobcats.
A little old school with that baby hook.
Cole Johnston, big wall there. Johnston's shot goes up, no good. Johnston's second shot goes up, no good. Tipped off of his hands by Nathan Frederick. Frederick turns the other way, tries to look inside, ball deflected. and the Bobcats are going to settle it down. Here's Dylan Smale at the top of the key. Wyatt Watterson. Good look inside to Burford again. No good. Rebound. And number 15, Quinn O'Neill, is right there for the bunny. Puts it off the glass and good. 32-18.
4 points out of O'Neill tonight. I want to thank Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. They are the broadcast booth sponsor tonight. That's Northern Pennsylvania Regional College.
Kaufman. Ball into Johnson. On the left. Burford trying to stay on him. Cole Johnson up and no good. Johnson again with that shot, left hand, up and no good, but he's going to be fouled. And he'll go to the line.
If you take it strong to the hoop, good things, generally as a rule, will happen to you, the offensive player. The time they do, as Johnson gets to go to the line.
Quinn O'Neill is second on the evening. Team foul number 1. Johnson, boy, he's just struggling.
Shot does not go. Does have the 5 points in the ball game. Lead all Karns City scorers.
Some wholesale changes for the Gremlins. Looks like Bryce Gallen comes back in the game. Aaron Rupp in the game. Also, Bobcats make some changes. This Johnson's second shot, up and good. 32-19. Bobcats on top. Dylan Smale. Over to Parker. Good offensive motion again by this Bobcat team. Parker Miller thinking about shooting it. Trey Hooks enters the game for the Bobcats, and he hits a big shot. 34-19.
Hooks has provided those types of points throughout the entire season. Does a nice job there. Saw daylight, took full advantage of it.
Trey Hooks, the junior. Johnston. Mason Burford all over top of it. Johnson trying to get it, no good. Looking for a foul, they didn't call it. Here's Dylan Smale. Over to Trey Hooks, shot goes up, and they're going to call a charge.
When you drop that shoulder, it is going to happen. You're not going to get away from that call.
Sam Heater, the Bobcats coach, knew it, so call on Trey Hooks. His first team foul, number 3 for the Bobcats here, with 4:15 remaining in the third quarter. Johnson out top, being played very closely by Mason Burford. Shot goes up, or the pass goes up, and look like they're going to get, not sure, number 2. They're going to call it on number 23 for the Bobcats. Looks like Trey Hooks. That's going to be the 4th team foul. Second on number 23, Trey Hooks.
Johnson now shooting from that Dewbrook free throw line.
And he hits the first one.
Good. Want to thank J&J Feeds and Needs, as well as Janie Montgomery Scott, Kale's Kitchens. Shot is up and good.
Big student section down here for the Bobcats tonight.
Johnson has 8 of the team's 21 points here at the 3:58 mark.
Burford looking. Smale now. Dylan, it opens up for him. Dylan Smale with that right hand, no good. Rebound, Burford underneath. He puts it on the glass and good. Mason Burford, 36-21. Bobcats on top.
Burford with his 8th point in the ball game with that shot.
There's Aaron Roop going the other way. Freshman, like I mentioned earlier, like him. Be a good quarterback for this team on the basketball floor for the next 3 years. Kaufman tries to spin. Off of his knee, goes out of bounds. Bobcats will take possession.
Yeah, tough break on that one. Had the right ideas. He's heading into that paint. Just couldn't reel it in.
Keegan Schreckengoss checks back in for the Gremlins. Frederick looking for a move, no good. Rebound, Schreckengoss. Come the Gremlins the other way. Shot goes up by Josh Peters. The basket is good, and Jalen Price, Karns City coach, wants to call a timeout. So let's take 1-2 with 3:01 remaining in the third quarter. Bobcats 36, Gremlins 23. You're listening to exploreClarion.com.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Back at Clarion Area High School. Cold Friday night in Clarion. End of January already, Governor.
Way too cold for me.
Jeez, knocking on the door of February here. One day closer to summer, folks. 36-23, Bobcats on top.
12-6 scoring advantage here in the third quarter play by Clarion.
Smale, good look inside to Wyatt Watterson. Burford with that basketball. Up to Parker Miller. His shot no good. Miller follows it. He maintains possession and stays in bounds.
A nice tiptoe job there.
Back to Parker Miller. Frederick looking. Good defense by the Gremlins. Trying to get that ball into Mason Burford. Frederick shot up and good. Nathan Frederick with a three-pointer. 39-23. Bobcats starting to pull away.
Yeah, it's a rooted dental three-pointer for sure.
Gremlins go the other way. Gallen's shot no good. Rebound. Smale kicks it out to Nathan Frederick. Frederick looking. Dylan Smale pulls it out. Frederick seems to have the hot hand this half. Group all over top of him. Ball goes inside, trying to pass that ball into Trey Hooks. Foul on the play. Ryan Smith's going to call a foul, the referee. Let's see who that's going to be on. I think it might be on Roop. They haven't coded it yet. Trevor Rombach comes into the basketball game. Bobcats with possession. Trey Hooks at the top. Good spin move. Nobody around him. He puts a shot up. Rebound Karns City. Here comes Roop the other way. He slides looking. Good pass inside. He got the pass inside to number 21, Keegan Schreckengost. But a foul called on the play.
Keegan that time making too much contact. He's going after the ball.
Schreckengost, second foul on him. Team foul number 3. City with more of a little bit of a press. They get the ball into Mason Burford. That was a good matchup here between Burford and Roop. They kick the ball out again to number 23, Trey Hooks, and Hooks' shot goes up and good. 41-23, Bobcats. All Bobcats here in the second half. Cole Johnson's shot goes up and good. 41-25, 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. Here's Smale. Karns City with a lot more pressure. Burford, they turn the ball over. They look the other way to Johnston. His shot goes up with the left hand, no good. Cole Johnson had a wide open backboard and just couldn't put it in with that left hand.
I think he heard the footsteps coming.
Nathan Frederick gets that rebound. They kick it out to Burford, and the foul is going to be called on the play.
Officials letting everybody know who's guilty of that infraction.
Looks like it's number 22, Trevor Rombaugh. That's going to be his third. Team foul number 4.
Play smart the final 34 seconds here if you're Clarion area. Just be patient.
Yeah, looking to Sam Heater. He's got his hands out. Just be patient, like the governor said. Just hold it and look.
You know, it's so easy to say be patient, but at this level of play, sometimes once 5 seconds leaves, you're like, okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I've held this thing for 5. Let's lock in fire. Get this underway.
Inside to Burford, trying to make a move. Nothing there. Shot up and good by Trey Hooks. At the end of the quarter, Trey Hooks puts up another 2, and it's all Bobcats. Let's take a timeout as we look towards the fourth quarter here. The score, Clarion Area 43, Karns City Gremlins 25. You're listening to exploreClarionSports.com.
Caregiver isn't just a job. It's your chance to make a real difference in someone's life. And now there's never been a better time to join our team at Voices for Independence. A new limited-time program can provide you with incredible training benefits, as well as tuition assistance and a retention bonus of $500. Gain certifications that will help you grow your career, all while helping others. Voices for Independence has been hiring and training caregivers for over 30 years. Invest in your future by starting a career that matters. Visit our website or call us today to apply now.
Showcase Homes in Shippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
Back at Clarion Area. Bobcats 43, Gremlins 25. All right, Governor. During that break, the pep band was going. I take you as a trumpet guy. Trumpet, trombone. I already have the sax reserved. I like the sax.
Tell you, they have way more talent than what I have.
No comment. Drums or anything. Jeez.
Hey, they did a great job.
Fantastic. Here we go. The Bobcats with possession. Nathan Frederick over to Parker Miller. They're moving the ball pretty good. Here's Mason Burford with a clean lane. Nothing there. Rebound, we're going the other way. Here's Cole Johnston.
The time is not on your side right now.
Bryce Gallen with a shot. Goes up. No good. Good rebound by Parker Miller. Miller tries to get it out. Tipped off one of the Gremlins. Burford with the ball. That ball's tipped. There's Frederick wide open. He's going to put up a three. No good. Rebound underneath. That's Owen Kaufman. Kaufman's shot and pass is going to be tipped. On the ground, Bryce Gallen looking inside. He's got a wide open Trevor Rumbaugh underneath the hoop. And he'll lay it up. 43-27.
Want to thank Clarion County Community Bank. They are our fourth quarter sponsor. Again, that's Clarion County Community Bank. And now Clarion wisely. Take a deep breath, slowing it down a little bit.
Owen Kaufman going to be called for that foul.
You're going to have to ratchet up the intensity defensively for Karns City. We're seeing that a little bit here in the early going, the beginning part of the quarter here, but you're going to have to really put your foot on it to get back in this ball game.
Clarion is just going to pass that ball around as much as they can. Here's Burford looking inside. He had Frederick inside. He kicks it back out.
This is where Mike and I both love this, Dave. No shot clock.
No shot clock. Yep.
Let them work on the ball handling skills. Guys like Brock, well, they think we're crazy.
Trey hooks a shot from way out. Three-pointer goes. 46-27 Bobcats now on top.
A rooted dental three-point shot.
Gremlins looking to answer.
As a team, that is the fifth three-pointer in the ball game for Clarion Area.
Gremlins looking to answer to get the ball into big Trevor Geibel. Geibel goes up with the left hand, no good. The second time goes, though. Good play by Trevor Geibel inside. The big sophomore, 6'5". You'll be hearing a lot from him in the future.
He is only going to grow, folks.
There's Trey Hooks with a shot, rolls around the rim and falls. 48-29.
Hooks with 14.
Here's Geibel again underneath for two. Trevor Geibel. This whole roster for Karns City, all juniors and sophomores, they'll all be back next year. Owen Kaufman stuck his head inside, and I think they're going to call him on that foul. So Owen Kaufman's going to pick up his second, 48-31. Bobcats.
You know it's a good night when your leading scorer is off the bench, which is leading scorer of the ball game for both sides. It's actually Trey Hooks, 14.
Yeah. Parker Miller. Frederick. Bobcats just taking their sweet old time here. Miller trying to get inside. And they're going to call Parker Miller with an elbow, and it's going to go to the Gremlins on the turnover. That's going to be Miller's first, team foul number 1 for the Bobcats.
A 17-point lead here for Karns City. I talk patience, but now you can't be patient. Doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3. You got to take the shots. You got to get in position, take a good high percentage shot.
And Bobcats playing pretty good defense here on the Gremlins. Trying to get that ball inside to Peters with the mismatch. Joshua Peters' shot goes up, no good. Rebound, Dylan Smale, the smallest guy on the floor right now with the big rebound. Here comes Hooks with a shot, no good. Gremlins turn it over. Or Gremlins have the ball, they go back down the court, no good. Shot up there by Josh Peters. Gonna go the other way with Parker Miller. Here's Miller at the top of the key. We thought about it. He's going to drive in. He's going to kick it back out to Nathan Frederick. He likes to shoot it, and he does, and he pulls a 3. Nathan Frederick, 51-31, 20-point lead for the Bobcats with 4:10 remaining in the quarter.
Another rooted dental 3-point shot.
Got a lot of them tonight, Governor. Shot goes up by Bryce Gallon. The Karns City folks want a foul. They're not going to get it as we go the other way. In the quarter, Trey Hooks. They're going to kick it out to Dylan Smale, and the junior's just going to dribble it. Look for that opening, goes up with the left hand, and there's 2 for Dylan Smale. Looks like Karns City wants a timeout, and it's going to be a full timeout. Bobcats on top, 53-31. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to exploreClarionSports.com.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Winding down this fourth quarter, Dave Katis along with the Governor, Bob Dunkle. 3:42 remaining. Bobcats on top, 53-31. Going to do some up-court pressure for the Bobcats. Keegan Schreckengoss trying to do something. Gets the ball out to Bryce Gallon. Gallon's shot goes up, no good. Big, strong rebound by Parker Miller. Here's Miller going the other way. Nathan Frederick with that basketball. Looking inside. Quinn O'Neill back in the basketball game for the Bobcats. There's Dylan Smale. Ooh, Parker Miller might have got away with a walk. Here's Frederick again, no good. That 3-point shot. Smale up with that right hand and good. 55-31 Bobcats.
I want to thank Sather Construction and Concrete, offering residential interior and exterior remodeling and new construction. Call Sather Construction and Concrete in Reimersburg for your next home improvement project.
Owen Kaufman.
You got to score.
Yeah, Governor, as you said, they got to take a shot here without a doubt. May boy, Nathan Frederick read that pass really, really well. Frederick goes to the hoop. No good. He's going to get fouled by Owen Kaufman. Frederick went up strong to the basket, and Kaufman was there, got him on the hand.
Frederick heads to that Dubrook free throw line. Also want to thank Emery & Son Contracting, LLC, excavation, hardscaping, and retaining wall specialists locally and veteran-owned. Shot is good. Clarion Force VNA.
Oh, the Bobcats going to make a couple changes. Earlier tonight, the JV game, Clarion won that by a score of 37-19.
Do you want to thank Clarion Ford as well? Clarion Ford, outstanding sponsor. Shot is good.
Couple substitutions for the Bobcats. Number 32, Patrick Dorish, the sophomore, 6'4" in there. Wine Watterson enters the basketball game, and Hayden Weber also in there, number 21. His rough shot goes up and good for Karns City, 57-33.
They root 2 points now in the ball game.
Frederick goes up and shoots and bounces it up, gets that break off the backboard and gets two. 59-33 with 1:55 remaining.
You know it's your night when you get a shot off like that and you make it look easy.
Roop looking for somewhere to go. He kicks that ball out on the other side to Josh Peters. It's stolen. Taken down the court by Nathan Frederick. And Frederick lays it in, 61-33 now.
I think the crowd was hoping for a jam.
Yeah.
Frederick knew he wasn't in position, just pushed it in.
He sort of bailed out on it a little bit more.
That's a smart move on his part.
No, he would have got booed probably. Who knows? Pretty big crowd. Fouls on number 21, Hayden Weber. That's going to be his first, team foul number 2. A couple guys we haven't seen.
Again, this is a good move by Coach Heater. Get a lot of those key starters off the court.
Roop looking for somewhere to go. Gonna call that. I think that's Hayden Weber again. It is. It's his second. He just got into game, Governor. He's got 2. He's got to watch so he doesn't foul out.
You're going to get your money's worth.
Here's Roop. Weber's. There's 1,000 Webers around here, I'll tell you.
Oh, what a hustle play.
Shot goes up. Good job by the Gremlins to maintain possession.
Schreckengoss, great hustle play.
Schreckengoss over to Owen Coffin. He tries a lane. Coffin's shot goes up. No good. Try to get a rebound underneath. Doris tried to get it, but he couldn't wrap his hands around it. Karns City with 48 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here's Roop with a shot, no good. Rebound under, big, strong rebound by Keegan Schreckengost. Basket is good.
Opportunity here, the old-fashioned 3. Want to thank the Hopper Corporation.
Foul underneath by number 32, Patrick Doris. That's his first.
Also want to thank Fallers Furniture. There's a shot taken from the D-block free throw line. Doesn't go. Rebound controlled by Karns City.
Schreckengost's pass and shot no good, and Jalen Price is going to call a timeout. Looks like it's a full timeout, so let's take a break with 38 seconds remaining in this basketball game. The Bobcats up 61-35. You're listening to exploreClarionSports.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's Kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Back at Clarion Area High School, Karns City with the ball, trying to inbound. Josh Peters looking. Lays it in there. Good pass underneath. There's a Keegan Schreckengoss back out to Bryce Gallen. Gallen's shot goes up. No good. Good strong rebound by Josh Peters. Here's Peters goes up with it. And they're going to call a foul on Karns City. Looks like number 21, Keegan Schreckengoss, going to be called on that foul. And it's going to go to the Bobcats' way. And another timeout. So let's just keep it here.
Hey, Dave, this will give me an opportunity to thank a lot of these great sponsors once again. Got to thank All Seasons, as well as Battery Warehouse, the Carpet Barn, McMillan's Carpet Outlet, Legacy Archery. Didn't have many jump ball calls tonight on this one, but Legacy Archery, a proud sponsor. Oaks Lumber, Parker Furniture, Kale's Kitchens, Janie Montgomery Scott, Gates and Auto Body, Hager Paving, All American Awards and Engraving, Among the many sponsors tonight, do appreciate them here on the First United National Basketball Night.
You'll be hearing a lot more from our sponsors. You guys will be heading on the KSAC Championships, the District 9 Championships. So the only way we can bring that to you is from our fine sponsors. We appreciate it. 22 seconds remaining in this basketball game. Bobcats up. Frederick's going to launch one. Three-pointer and good. Nathan Frederick with a three. Man, I don't know if I'd take that shot.
Another rooted dental three.
Karns
7
City.
three-pointers for Clarion Area.
There's Roop on the other end, and he hits a three-pointer. And that's going to be your basketball game. Final score tonight. Clarion Bobcats 64, Karns City 38. So they got the monitor going, they got the fight song going. Let's get a chance to regroup here a little bit. We'll come back with a post-game show right after this. You're listening to exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Carly Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Carly Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Carly Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Back at Clarion High School as the fans start leaving the gymnasium. As all Bobcats tonight, folks. Clarion wins this basketball game against the Karns City Gremlins 64-38. Pretty close game as we got into the second and third, the second quarter. But after that, after halftime, it was all Bobcats after that. Welcome into the Fun Bank post-game show. Governor, you got some statistics, and we got a player of the game to decide on, and we got a whole bunch of things.
Yeah, let's take a look at those Red Bank Chevrolet game stats. In no particular order, we always, of course, do like to take a look at the visitors in this one. Cole Johnson checks in 10 points out of Cole, 8 points out of Trevor Geibel, and 5 points out of Aaron Roop, 4 points out of Keegan Trenton, 6 points out of Joshua Peters, 2 points out of Trevor Rumbaugh, as well as Bryce Gallen and Owen Kaufman, 1 point. Karns City was 4 of 7 from the free throw line. They did connect on 2 3-pointers. For Clarion Area, a whole lot of offense here as Nathan Frederick leads the way, 24 points out of Frederick. But how about this? Trey Hooks off the bench, 14 points in this one. Trey Hooks a big night off the bench. 8 points out of Mason Burford as well as Dylan Smale. 4 points each out of Wyatt Watterson and Quinn O'Neill, and then 2 points out of Parker Miller. As a team, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. But how about this? 7 3-pointers in the ball game for Clarion Area. That's certainly a huge factor.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that in high school. And boy, they were on fire tonight.
Yeah, one of those cases when it's your night, it's your night. A couple of sponsors too. We want to thank again Simply Skin Medical Spa, as well as Sweet Basil and Tynesta Builders. I do appreciate all that they do for us, and Bauer Truck Repair as well. And of course, Primary Healthcare Network. And as we look down through the list, make sure we've got everybody taken care of on this one. Want to thank Rooted Dental. Of course, they got a good workout tonight on 3-point sponsorship as these two teams combined for 9 3-pointers in the ball game.
Yeah, it was raining threes basically. And as the season winds down here, we'll be heading to the KSAC Championships, and I'm sure Explorers we're going to be doing a lot of those basketball games coming up shortly. A few more probably into next week. We'll let everybody know what's out there. I'm not sure how much wrestling we're going to end up doing, but we're going to see. Going to try to get maybe 1 or 2 wrestling matches in before the district wrestling starts with everything. So a lot more sports coming. We get some good weather. We're able to get some of these games and broadcast them for you, and we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight.
You know,
Go ahead.
Key in this week, Mother Nature kind of changed the schedule quite a bit, but Brock certainly found a good one for us to come out here and watch tonight. Again, wrestling was on tap for Wednesday night, but Mother Nature had a different plan.
Yeah. So we're looking at a player of the game tonight, Governor.
So we take a look at that Hager Paving player of the ball game. A little bit of debate here. We had a couple different guys could have qualified for it. We like to go with Nathan Frederick. Frederick, 24 points, is your Hager Paving player of the game.
Yeah, he had a good game for the Bobcats, and he's going to continue to have to get on that scoring sheet as they head into the playoffs, because there's some pretty good basketball teams ahead of them that they're going to have to take care of. Cranberry, Brookville, Red Bank, Montauk, North Clarion, Keystone, CL, all good teams. And it's, as we mentioned in the pregame show, a lot of even teams, not one team ahead of anybody else, but the Bobcats certainly take a big leap tonight with a big win over Karns City. So for Tyler Oakes, our cameraman down there, Brock Air Jordan, who puts everything together for us and everything, and for myself, Dave Katis, Governor, get us out of here.
This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.